Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Pollack. The 49ers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Razorbacks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Warren. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Burgess. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Quick completion to the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Warren. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Charlotte 49ers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's another Charlotte.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looking to throw, it's Burgess. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On target to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
In the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Weeks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the 49ers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Brings up second down.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Burgess. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Pass interference, defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Now adjusting. Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Smashes through the tackle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Another Charlotte.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Weeks. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The give from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man, it's Burgess. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's another Charlotte.
He wants to throw it again. Lets him fly on the move. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Thrust that arm out. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun on third down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That's another Charlotte.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Spins away from the defender. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The short hands, it's small.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Snap from the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Another Charlotte.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Weeks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
Second down, he'll throw it. And they're not on the same page there. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Burgess. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The RPO, it's complete. Rams him with the stiff arm. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. And the 49ers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the back. Turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Back to throw, it's Burgess. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
Now the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll go back to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Charlotte, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.